Hello everyone. Today we are going to start our 11th class poem, The Song of the Rain. This poem is a conversation between poet and the rain. The poet is asking to the rain, "Who are you?" Then the rain gives the answer, and what answer it gives we will read in the poem. So before going to start the poem, we will discuss about Walt Whitman. So Walt Whitman is the poet of this poem, and Walt Whitman is an American poet. So no more about Walt Whitman. Yes guys, you can see the photograph, a picture, a portrait of Walt Whitman. So now we are going to read more about Walt Whitman. So Walt Whitman was an American poet. He was an American poet, essayist and journalist. He born on May 31st, 1819 in Huntington on Long Island. As a child and through much of his career, he resided in Brooklyn. His name was Walt. His nickname was Walt. It was given by his father. At the age of 11, he left formal schooling to go to work. Later, Whitman worked as a journalist, a teacher, and a government clerk. Whitman's major poetry collection, Leaves of Grass, was first published in 1855 with his own money and became well known. He continued expanding and revising it until his death in 1892. During the American Civil War, he went to Washington, D.C. and worked in hospitals, caring for the wounded. His poetry often focused on both loss and healing. Two of his well-known poems, "O Captain, My Captain," and "When Lilacs Last in the Dooryard Bloomed," were written on the death of Abraham Lincoln. After a stroke towards the end of his life, Whitman moved to Camden, New Jersey, where his health further declined. He died at the age of 72 on March 26, 1892, and his funeral was a public event. So it was about Walt Whitman. So Walt Whitman was not a normal person. He was a special person in America. And in America, yes, it was a public event. When he died, for him, public event was celebrated. So Walt Whitman was a great poet of America, and he wrote our poem, The Song of the Rain. So now we are going to read our poem, The Song of the Rain. Yes, let's start the poem, The Song of the Rain. And who art thou? Who art thou, shed to the soft falling shower? Which strains to tell, give me an answer. Here, translated. I am the poem of earth, said the voice of the rain. Eternal, I rise impalpable out of the land and the bottomless sea. So, who art thou? Who are you? These are the word meaning in the red colors. Yes, eternal, never ending, impalpable, which cannot be described. So, in the above lines, the poet asked the soft falling shower, "Who are you?" To which the rain replied in a strange and state manner. The rain said that it was the poem of the earth, and it rose continuously, never ending, eternally, from the land and bottomless ocean in the form of vapor, and it becomes a cloud, and it comes again to the earth. So in the first stanza, the poet is asking to the rain, and the rain is giving answer to the poet. So in the first line, said I. So who is I here? I is used for poet Walt Whitman. Next one is, so now we are going to know about the literary devices used in the first stanza. Soft falling shower. So here imagery. This is the imagery literary device used here. So I'm the palm of earth. So in this line, I'm the palm of earth. There are two literary devices used. One is personification and one is metaphor. So what is personification? Yes, here I am the palm of earth. The rain is the personification here, because it is saying that I am the palm of the earth. So it is personification. And metaphor, the rain is a form of palm. So that is metaphor. And next one is bottomless sea. That is hyperbole. That is hyperbole. So now we are going to start the next one. Second stanza. Upward to heaven. Upward to heaven. Whence vaguely formed, altogether changed, and yet the same. I descend to lave the draughts, atomies, dust layer of the globes, and all that in them without me were seeds only, latent, unborn. Latent, unborn. So, whence, me, where, vaguely, not clearly, descend, come down, lave, wash, or bathe, atomies, small particles, latent, hidden, buried. So the rain tells the poet. In this stanza, the rain tells the poet what? That it rises upwards toward the sky in the form of vapors. So it is written here, upward to heaven. Whence? Whence means where, vaguely formed, altogether changed, and yet the same. So the rain tells the poet that it rises upwards towards the sky in the form of vapor, where it changes its form, condenses into water droplets. And it also says that although its form gets changed, it still remains the same. The rain comes down to wash the drought and provide water. It also washes away the dust and small particles from the earth's surface. And the seeds inside the earth grow into a plant because of the water provided by the rain. It gives life to the seeds. It gives life to the seeds. So in this stanza, the rain is telling to the poet, what? I am the rain, and I am comes down from the heaven. And from where I am coming? So from I am coming from the land. And I coming I changed. Yeah, I formed a cloud, and then cloud. Yes, I took water from the land in the water vapors, and then again I came down like the droplets in the form of rain. And with my rain, I gives the water to the seeds. I gives the water to the dirty soil. I gives water to the dirty, thirsty land. Yes. So next stanza of this is, and forever, day by day and night, I give back life to my own origin, and make pure and beautify it, for shine issuing from its birthplace after fulfillment, wandering ragged and unragged, duly with love return. So what is ragged and unragged? It means whether cared for or not cared for. It does not affect the rain nor the poet if someone listen to the rain or not. So the rain says that day by day, it provides life, care, enrichment and water to the place from where it originated. The rain keeps enhancing the beauty and purity of the earth by preparing a life cycle for itself again. The rain is like a song that originates from its birthplace, just like the heart of the singer, and travels to fulfill the earth's need and wonders. It finally comes back to the place from where it originated. Whether it is ruined or not, it returns to the original position with a lot of love to its birthplace. So this was the point, and now I'm going to tell about this more. So in the first stanza, जो पोइट है वो पूछ रहा है रेन से, और रेन बता रही है कि मैं कौन हूँ. पोइट ने पूछा कि तुम कौन हो, बता रही है मैं वो कौन हूँ. वो बता रही है कि मैं धरती के लिए एक पोइम हूँ, धरती के लिए एक पोम हूँ, और मैं यहीं से पैदा होती हूँ और यहीं पे आके बस जाती हूँ, यहीं पे जा आके बरस जाती हूँ. नेक्स्ट में क्या कहा उसने, नेक्स्ट में कहती है वो क्या, सेकंड स्टैंजा में कहा कि मैं धरती का जो पानी है उसमें से वाटर वेपर बनकर ऊपर उठती हूँ, और जो वाटर वेपर्स एक क्लाउड का फॉर्म ले लेते हैं, एंड क्लाउड फिर वो वापस धरती पे बरस जाते हैं. और फिर जब धरती पे बरसते हैं तो क्या होता है, बहुत सारे चेंजेस मैं करती हूँ. मैं सूखी धरती को पानी देती हूँ, मैं उसको उसकी प्यास बुझाती हूँ, मैं धूल को साफ करती हूँ, एंड जो बीज धरती के अंदर पड़ा है मैं उसे पानी देके उसे एक पेड़ बना देती हूँ, मैं एक बीज को जीवन देती हूँ. और तीसरे में जो लास्ट स्टेंजा है उसमें क्या कहा है कि मैं लाइफ देती हूँ, मैं उसको की केयर करती हूँ, मैं उसको संभालती हूँ, जहाँ से मैं उठती हूँ वहीं पे मैं गिर जाती हूँ, मैं इनहांस करती हूँ. So this was the point, and just poet asked one question, when the question was, who are you? Then the poet, the rain is singing a song, and through this song he is giving the answer to the poet. That is, yes, it is giving answer to the poet, who am I? So what is rain? Rain is the poem of the earth. Yes, and this poem, it beautifies the earth. Who beautifies the earth? Yes, rain beautifies the earth. Without rain, that land cannot beautify. So with the help of rain, that earth is beautified. So this was the point. I hope you got it. Thank you. Have a nice day.